Hey guys, so I'm sure you can appreciate you want to keep up on the latest innovations in aesthetics, in healthcare, in anything from anything that can make you feel and look your best and make you function better. So we have some brand new technology from a wonderful company out of Germany that we're going to showcase in some future videos. We're getting trained on this and just having amazing results already with this device. It's unbelievable. It's like unlike anything else. But while I was here, I was going to take you on a quick tour of the office. Since everybody's cleared out finally, my wife is here. She's on a treatment bed on a new device that we have. So she doesn't know we're coming in there, but it's okay. She surprises me sometimes. I surprise her. I'm just showing you some of the different lights we have, like these lights in here, which are panel-based lights, which go over the tummy. They never even touch you. They're all LED based. There's no UV rays. There's no burning. There's no pain. There's no anything other than results. And the lights just, they work really well to open up the fat cells and crank up the metabolism. They have so many other benefits that people just don't understand. So that's what I wanted to go over. So those panel-based lights like you just saw in there, and here's another one right here. This is a panel-based light where this swing arm is positioned over somebody. So I could push this down, position this over somebody's thighs, position over their buns if they're laying on their tummy, over their back bra area, over their abdomen. You can do facelifts, hemispherical, like side to side on these. I mean, this is FDA cleared, which is the equivalent of a pill being FDA approved. For a medical device, FDA clearance, what that means is they're cleared and they've produced and provided the FDA through an international review board documentation, scientific studies that validate the efficacy. In other words, they show that it's effective. And this particular machine and all these machines that we have in here, like this right here, which is a different type of device, I'll show you here in a second, but they're FDA cleared, other than like FDA approved, like a drug or something else would be FDA approved. This is FDA cleared for certain indications. In this case, the indications are circumferential inch loss on certain parts of the body. What does that mean? Well, think of circumference, like you appreciate like a circumference means like around. So it means that you can lose fat in inches with these, and that's what the FDA clears and cannot refute the evidence that that's what these machines work for. Now, not every machine that you see out there on every advertisement that you see on Facebook or on the internet or on a YouTube video, or some gal's got, this little device at a hair salon or massage therapy place. They're not all created equally. For one, they're not all FDA cleared. So they don't have the efficacy, they don't have the clearances, you don't know what you're getting, and frankly, you might be wasting your money. So I don't want you to do that. I wouldn't want me to do that, or whether it's here or anywhere. So I just want to show you what the differences are. This is a very powerful device where you can lose, on average, 4 inches, with a cumulative fat loss on each treatment. So in other words, if you do your tummy, hips, thighs, and take measurements in all those areas, cumulatively, once they are all added up, you would see an inch loss of, let's say, 4 inches. Now with this particular device, I've seen it 11.5 inches. Now we run double panels, like 2 at the same time, dual energy at the same time. We'll take this panel and just like you see here, we'll add it to this device. So we'll wrap the person in one treble area, and then we'll add this on top of each other. So we have 2 great, effective, FDA cleared, FDA, proven devices working for you simultaneously. So it's like take 2 things that work really well, combine them together for even more dramatic results. So it's a synergistic effect. We have the tables, which are like tanning beds. I tell you what's so awesome about these beds is you can literally come in here, like imagine it, like I'm gonna derobe here, like you wanna see that. But if you're in here, this door locks, you know, it's got a lock on it, and only the technician knows, but you could shut yourself in here, derobe, down to your undergarments or anywhere you, if you want to get completely in your birthday suit, that's fine. If you just want to go down to your bra and your underwear, that's fine. All these tables are completely sterilized and sanitized every single time they're used. But you come in here and you have this safety button in case you need to press this and tell the technician to come in and check in on you in case you need a drink of water or whatever you need. But you lay down in this device. I'm going to do it right now. And you get in here, you just pull this down, and then you turn on the machine. You know, and when you turn this on, it'll light up like crazy. And these LED lights, they get really bright. It doesn't hurt the eyes. We put on eye protection. But 10,000 LEDs all working in unison to open up fat cells all throughout your body. You know, anywhere you don't want fat loss to occur. For ladies, it's generally the breast tissue. We'll put medical grade vinyl over that area. Or maybe it's the person that wants to not lose any inches or curves from their buns or their hips or their thighs because they like the curves, or maybe their significant other likes their curves. They just like that. That's okay too. So you can really dial this in. But imagine, because you're in here by yourself, you can shut this and be unattended. You don't have to be, you know, I've been the same way where I felt like I don't want anybody looking at my body. You know, I know what that's like. I know exactly what that's like because I've been there, and so many of our patients have felt the same way. And what they find is if they're doing one of these other devices, we're very, very courteous and respectful of that person's space. But what they also find with these devices, they don't have to worry about it. They just get in here, shut the door, and they get fat loss, inch loss, they get skin tightening, skin rejuvenation, cellulites starting to reduce, fine lines, wrinkles, scars, like from, you know, stretch marks, I should say. But the thing that's not talked about often, because the FDA clearances aren't there, are things like the energy levels that come back when somebody gets on one of these machines. Like, you could feel it when you get off of it. I mean, I'm starting to feel it already because of the near infrared lights that are in here. You have two different kinds of lights in these machines. Some of these lights only have the fat loss wavelengths in there, which are the ones that are glowing red. We can actually see that with the visible eye. There's a bunch of LEDs, if I turn this device off, that you can see. And some of these don't light up because we can't see them with our naked eye, kind of like electricity. You don't think they're working. Well, put your finger in the light socket or electrical outlet. You'll find out just because you can't see the electricity doesn't mean it's not working. In other words, this has a whole lot of LEDs that just you can't see with the naked eye, but they're working on your cells, and they're telling your cells to produce more energy so that you can boost your immune system, so that you can stimulate the cell's mechanism for what they call ATP. Don't worry about what that means. It just means it's like the gas that makes you go. It makes you go. It makes you feel better. It's the brain, they're finding out depression and anxiety, and these are all anecdotal things. I'm not telling you that everybody experiences these things. This is just what I've heard from my patients and other colleagues that I coach. Their patients, and you know, you can talk to any number of people and read our reviews, they'll tell you the same thing. But these things are wonderful for stimulating energy, stimulating your immune system. You don't get as sick as much. Might that be beneficial? Might that be something that you would like, particularly in a time when there's a lot of bugs and critters out there running around? Absolutely right. It's foolhardy to think that anybody wouldn't want their immune system boosted as robustly as it possibly could be. And that's a byproduct of health, your immune system. That's part of your overall health. Well, not having pain is part of a healthy lifestyle. We have to think of wellness, because we're 3 points: wellness and weight loss. You know, part of, you know, the definition of wellness is essentially being free of ailments. But it's really just, it's the total byproduct of, you know, health in 3 dimensions. And that would be physical and mental, emotional, and social. And when you're not feeling and looking your best, your social's out the window. You're not going and doing stuff because your clothes don't fit. Mental, emotional, you're not feeling your best. Maybe just because you don't have the self-confidence, or maybe because you just don't feel so hot upstairs, and that's okay. These lights work on that. And physically, they'll help you with energy. They help with pain. They do have FDA clearances for pain and inflammation. So if you have a hip problem, like my wife is in there getting a treatment and she's doing it on her hip because she has a spondyloarthritis situation. Thank goodness it hasn't turned into a rheumatoid arthritis thing yet, but she still has that, and she deals with a lot of pain. And as much as I've tried to help her over the years with that pain, and to varying degrees have been able to do so, and helping her with her nutrition and things like that she'll listen to me for, and who, if you're anything like me, your wife or your husband or your friends in your family do not listen to you because we don't take each other objectively. But she knows that these lights, she can come to the office and do this treatment. So she says, I'm going to go in there, and my hip is killing me, and I got this thing and this deal. So she's in there working not only on tightening her belly from, stretch marks from having a kiddo, and her buns because she just had a birthday and it's starting to, gravity takes over and all that. So she's working on her pain. She's working on her energy because she gets worn out just like I do. I have to get on these machines and get plugged in. Sometimes I feel like I'm like a 40-watt bulb. I get off these machines, and not only am I losing inches and tightening skin, but I feel like I'm getting plugged in at 220 volts. I mean, I come off there and I feel like $1 million. So, well, looks like she's finished up with her treatment, but so I bet she's feeling a lot better. The bottom line is we have a lot of different technologies and devices to help people out, and we have a lot of systems and programs on top of that work really well in unison with these devices and these technologies for even further synergistic results. So whether you're just looking to lose a few inches and some extra fat so you can start fitting back into your favorite jeans, or be more confident moving into the next few months and not worrying about losing weight, or more energetic because you want more energy, or you want a bolstered immune system, like I mentioned a lot of our patients experience, and decreased pain, all those things. You can have that, and it's right here. So I'm here just to educate you, give you a kind of a crash course in how these things work, and start asking questions about how they work, and having an interaction, a dialogue, so you can start to really look and feel and function like you want to, be with the best, healthiest version of yourself. So please click on any links that we have that will teach you more. Ask questions. We're here to respond to those questions. Call us up, however you would like to interact with us. We're here for you. We really believe in what we do. And not only do we believe in what we do, we stand behind what we do with guarantees, and just holding people's hands and being the guides and the experts that they need during times of struggles with their health or with their weight or with whatever it is. We're all struggling with something. So let us help. We know how to do it, and we're here for you. Take care.